2015 was an outstanding year for Miller Homes. We increased profit before tax by 91% to 62 million, and our operating margin increased from 11.5% to 15.7%. We saw a 29% increase in revenues to 500 million, which was driven both by a 14% increase in average selling price to 227,000 and a 14% increase in volumes to 2,153 units. Most significantly, we delivered a 71% increase in return on capital to 20%. We have 11,600 plots in our consented land bank, which represents 5.4 years supply. And in essence, we have delivered on all of our financial metrics. We actually set our original strategy back in 2012, and last year we reaffirmed that strategy, which is for careful, disciplined organic growth in major towns and cities in our regional markets outside of London and the South East. Our forward guidance for the next 2 years is to reach an operating margin of 18% and a return on capital of 25%. And we can deliver further significant organic growth, 50% in fact, from our existing base to reach 3,250 units by 2019 in these regional markets where we have a more benign land market, a positive planning market, and more availability of subcontractors and our supply chain. Our aim is to deliver upper quartile earnings growth in the next 2 years, and this is very much underpinned by our strategic land bank, which at over 16,100 plots is one of the highest in the sector relative to our size. In addition, we have an excellent reputation for customer satisfaction. 94% of our customers in independent surveys would recommend us. Our business ethos, we call it the Miller Difference, is our way of ensuring shareholder value. And this is really an end-to-end philosophy where we're buying land and working hard to develop lasting relationships with landowners and their consultants. When we come into a town, we can convince local authorities that when Miller come to town, they will have a high quality development which adds value to the local community, both socially and economically. We have strong, long-standing relationships with our supply chain and particularly our local subcontractor network. And not least, of course, we have a highly engaged staff who are very loyal to the Miller brand. I would summarise Miller Homes as being all about land and people. We have over 11,600 consented plots, which is the equivalent of 5.4 years supply, and in addition the 16,000 strategic plots that I've already mentioned. Our people are very committed to the business. They're some of the best in the industry, very loyal to our brand, and I'd like to sincerely thank them for all of their daily efforts on behalf of the company and its shareholders. We will continue in an environment which is very favourable to the housing market, one of the best in my 35 years in the industry. We have government demand side support, and we have competitive but sensible and disciplined mortgage lending, which I believe will create a sustainable marketplace into the medium term. And all the building blocks are in place for Miller Homes to exploit this and continue to grow and enhance stakeholder value.